Two of the biggest lies in trading, and especially when it comes to day trading. Number one, you need to trade every day to make money. That's one of the biggest lies that's been told to you. That's not the job of a trader. And in this video, we're gonna go over these topics. Number two, lie number two, you need to win most of your trades to be successful and to be profitable in the market. These are the two lies that we're gonna be going over and exposing in this video. Lie number one, you need to trade every day to make money. The truth is, the best traders wait for high probability setups. Most traders spend more time sitting on their hands, waiting, not actually in the market, participating all the time. Here's some truth to reveal for you guys on my end, from my experience, to tell you that it's not always pretty to become profitable. Like, trading's not perfect. It can be kind of a imperfective thing. So here's some transparency for you guys. Some of the truth. If you're in my inner circle, you guys know how transparent I am. I share a lot of my accounts and even my cryptos and everything in there inside the inner circle, right? So look here, for instance, this is an account that I took from $20,000 up to $168,000 in about 2 months. Now, it was a good season of trading. That's the thing, you can have really good seasons in trading where you're profitable in 2 months, a good 2 months of profitability. And it's like, okay, I had that 2-month run, there was a nice uptrend or there was a nice downtrend to catch. Example here, gold was really bearish. Most of the money I made on was sells. You can see 72%. Most of the trades that were profitable were actually the sell side, because the market was in a downtrend at this time. And the market has different phases where a month it could be in an uptrend, a month it could be in a downtrend. And in that season, you capitalize on that to efficient profitability. Like this account, I was able to withdraw $125,000. This is an older account, for an example, and you can see the profit there. And I only deposited $20,000 in this account, but when you look at the statistics, it's not the prettiest account. It's not really that perfect at all, but still came out profitable, solid withdrawal, right? And that's just some transparency for you guys to show you, like, being profitable, it's not always like pretty and maybe what you see on social media all the time, like perfect entries, all this screenshots before and after on TradingView. Like, it's not the most perfect world, but once you get consistent and you understand the market and the types of setups you're waiting for, you can be profitable and much more effective in the market. The more trades you're constantly taking, the more exposure you have to the market, the more risk you're constantly putting on excessively. Someone who takes 3 to 5 trades a day is putting on more risk than someone who takes 2 trades, 3 trades a week. Understand that when it comes to exposure of risk. This is the problem that people make with day trading, and this is a problem that new beginner traders make a lot. They take too many trades, they overtrade, and they don't understand the longevity of trading. So more trades equals more mistakes, more emotional decisions, more losses. People like to say less is more, right? But more is more. If I'm taking 3 trades a day, 2 trades a day even, or even 1 trade a day, you're making more decisions, right? So more emotions are going to be involved. You want to learn to pace yourself out through the weeks and through the months of the week. A profitable trader isn't someone who has to take 5 trades a week or 5 trades a day. A profitable trader could be someone who takes 5 trades a month, right? 1 trade a day, 1 trade a week, 2 to 3 a week. You got to find a smaller number, because less is more in the long run. Remember, there's 52 weeks in the year. So if you're taking 1 trade a day, add that up by how many weeks there are in the year with your trading days. That's a lot of exposure. So if you're multiplying that, if you're taking 3 trades a day, 5 entries a day, you're adding more exposure to your risk, more risk. Example would be traders who force trades daily end up gambling, really not trading and making informed decisions or waiting for high probability setups. Remember, the job of a trader is to show up consistently to the charts, right? Why? So we can adapt to what's going on, so we can know what's going on in the market and stay up with things and not get sidetracked to the market, right? So lie number 2, you can win only 40% of the time and still be profitable if you manage your risk. Risk to reward in everything, right? If you have a 5 to 1, if you have a 10 to 1 risk to reward. This is line number 2, right? You can win 20% of your trades, 30% of your trades. Yes, it is true. You can, especially if you have a high risk to reward. I know more profitable traders that have maybe a 1 to 2 risk to reward, even a negative. I know some traders have like a negative risk to reward who are more profitable than people trying to shoot for the moon with 1 to 20, 1 to 10 risk to reward. Those traders usually do lose more, right? Someone who has an average of a 1 to 5 risk to reward usually is taking more losses in the long run, but they understand at the end of the day all they need is that 1 or 2 wins and they're profitable. This is one thing that a lot of traders try to aim for, because a lot of traders love the idea of, if I risk $100, I'll make $500, right? Or if I risk $1,000, I'll make $5,000, right? Those opportunities don't come every single day, right? You gotta be patient and wait for those type of opportunities. Whatever type of trader you're trying to be, scalper, swing trader, day trader, you need patience and still have to wait for certain types of opportunities that will provide you that risk to reward scenario, right? Where you're gonna plan for that. The problem a lot of traders have is they don't plan out what they're gonna do with their trading style. A swing trader is planned to take 1 trade a week. A day trader is planned to go to the charts every day and see if they can find maybe 1 trade a day. If not, it's okay, because day trading isn't about being profitable or taking trades every single day. Let's go over an example, and I've talked about this in my YouTube videos before when we've talked about trading plans. So let's say we're going to the market Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? A lie you've been told is that you have to be profitable every day, or you have to take trades every day to be profitable in the week or be profitable in the month. This is a lie, because if we're taking the week, we understand obviously a week has 5 days. So if I'm taking 1 trade a day, that's gonna be 5 trades per week. Okay, that seems manageable, seems like a low number, right? But multiply that by the weeks in the year and it tallies up to a bigger number. So if you're risking $100 a trade, if you're risking $1,000 a trade, think about how much times you're putting that risk on for that bigger number. Now, does it take being profitable or taking a trade every single day to be profitable in the week? No, it does not. It takes 2 profitable days to have a good week. That's all it takes, really. And it doesn't take trading every day to have 2 profitable days necessarily. It takes showing up every day. So what is another key thing that you guys can take away from this video is showing up to the market like a job, right? Treating it like I'm gonna show up to the market every day, right? If you have a job, let's say a 9 to 5, you go to work at the same time every day, right? You clock out at the same time every day, you show up for your job. Think of trading the same, that I wanna show up to my job at the same time every day. Not necessarily to take a trade, but to see what's going on. See if I have anything high probability in front of me, anything I can spot. Because let's say I go to the market every day, 5 days in the week, right? And I show up. Let's say I'm gonna go to the market. For those of you guys who follow the live streams, you guys generally see me show up to the market in New York session, right? So I'm going to the market every day, but I don't have to take a trade. I'm looking to see if there's one there. Realistically, all you need is 2 profitable days in the week, right? You could show up to the market 4 days a week and look for 2 trades. And if you have 2 profitable days, that's half of your week. Like, I know most traders don't trade Fridays or kind of take Fridays off, slower day, to kind of chill for the week. Most people like to be done by Fridays. So even if you just went to the market 4 days a week, right? You go to the market, you go to the charts 4 days a week, right? And you find 2 good setups, that's half your week done. You don't really need to force the rest of the week. And that's a problem that a lot of traders make, is forcing trades. So what can we learn from this? What actually works? Where can we actually kind of turn things around, right? So what actually works when it comes to day trading? It's not about taking trades every single day to be a day trader, a profitable day trader. Day trading is really about just showing up, maybe finding those 2 profitable days in the week, those 3 profitable days in the week, some weeks more, some weeks less. So what actually works? Trade less, win more. Only take high quality trade setups that are gonna fit your strategy. When it comes to risk and win rate, small losses, big wins. The math is what matters. You wanna find a small amount that you're willing to accept as a loss. Patience is key at the end of the day. The market is always gonna be there, but your capital won't if you force trades and you don't have enough patience to wait for the right setups, you'll miss the real opportunity that's gonna be in front of you, is what I mean by your capital won't be there. So remember guys, trading every day and trying to win every single trade is a trap. The traders who last long term, they think opposite and they really do the opposite. So which of these lies have you fallen for at the end of the day? Let me know in the comments what you think from this video, and if you can relate to anything that I've shared in this video. I would love to see what you guys say. And if you guys want to personally see how I manage my risk, manage my emotions on topics and things like this, make sure you join my inner circle. I go over a lot of these different types of topics, and I have in-depth, basically locker room talks with my inner circle from my experience, which has been 10 years now on things like this. So I'll see you guys there. See you guys on the next video. Stay plugged in.